You can see?
We can see it now. We can see it now.
So basically, today's session is how to make your life world class. Yeah, somebody was telling something. Yeah. So how to make your life world class. So this I have taken some details from a lot of authors or life coaches like Robin Sharma, then Stephen Covey. There are so many authors who are actually life coaches and they teach. So I took some points from them, and see, in the end, you have to make your life world class. So how you can make your life world class? So I'll put some points. So what is the meaning of world class life? So basically there are 8 elements of being world class. So we have segregated that world class life into 8 elements. So the first element is world class health. I think you can become world class. The first point and the first element is your health. You can be world class only if your health is world class. So you don't want to go to a graveyard rich. So what is the point in going to a graveyard if you're rich, but then you don't have a proper health, you cannot enjoy the richness. Generally, if you see, you sacrifice in your young age, you sacrifice your health for wealth. As you grow old, you sacrifice your wealth for your health. So what is the point in earning so much money in your younger days? Okay, you forego your health, and then later part of your life, whatever you earned, you again spend on your health. So you have to keep your body like an athlete. You have to go to a gym, play some sports, but your health, your body should be number one. So that is the first element. Now, benefits of good health. What are the benefits of good health? You can think clearer. You get more energy. You eat better. See, if you think, if you are used to going to a gym or exercise regularly, you can see if one day you don't do exercise, the whole day will be a little lazy. Whereas if you regularly do exercise, maybe a fixed point of time, the whole day will be full of energy. You eat better. See, sometimes what happens if you are very lethargic, you don't do exercise, you eat all junk. But if you exercise regularly, you see even your eating habits improve actually. Then of course you look better, you look younger. You people anyway, you are young, so you need not look younger, but people like us have to look younger and less stress. So if you see if your work is very stressful, if you do regular exercise, your stress levels also are under control. So these are the benefits of having good health. Then the second element is world-class attitude. You should always have positive attitude. See, you always see, our life coaches always say you should be always surrounded by people who have positive vibes. You should cut off the people who are negative. They say bad about you, they say ill about you. You should cut off them. Be with the people who are positive, who always motivates you. So positive attitude is the first thing in which in your attitude you should have. Then negative past, you should always ignore, or see, generally what happens is if we have 100 things happened yesterday, 99 will be good, 1 will be bad. We always remember that one bad thing only. We don't recollect the 99 good things what happened yesterday. We always recollect or keep in mind and keep on thinking about that one bad thing. Arey, why it happened like this? Why I did like that? So whatever in the past, yesterday it has happened, I think we should leave it yesterday, because you cannot do anything with whatever has happened. You have to see today. We have to work today, thinking about future, but work today. You always see children always are positive. The children because their mindset is such. There is no nobody has brainwashed them. They are fresh mind. Yeah, they're always positive. They always think positive. So we also should be like a children, where always, if any problem comes, think positive. Definitely things will improve. And last but not the least, always think about the problem as an opportunity. See, I always, in my life also, because I always, whenever any problem comes, I never cry on that. I see if there is an opportunity. And see, always, you should see, when there was a COVID, many of them might have thought, oh, COVID has come, now what we will do. But most of the businesses took that as an opportunity, and their turnover, their business actually doubled, tripled in Corona time. So they didn't sit. There are so many businesses who sat there thinking, oh, Corona has come, business is gone. But there are other set of people who thought there is an opportunity, and they did really well. So always think about your problem as an opportunity. So this is on world-class attitude. So you should have health, world-class health, world-class attitude, world-class character. So your character, to be world class, you should be honest and ethical. I think this is very, very important. Many people think if you are rich, if you earn money, basically you earn money because you're not honest or unethical. I think it is very, very untrue. If you see most of the rich people in our country, they are very honest and ethical. So if you see most of the big corporates, maybe a US based or a foreign company setting up here, or an Indian company, if you see the top CEOs, they are very, very honest and ethical. So to have a world-class character, you have to be honest and ethical. This I have learned from my mentor Madhukar Hirigange, where he always tells, he believes to be honest and ethical. He never gives 1 rupee bribe in his whole career of, I think, last 40 years. He has not given 1 rupee bribe. And today he is one of the leading indirect tax consultants in India. So he has done it being honest and ethical. So you can survive, you can become big if you are honest and ethical. If you see, your whole life will go in creating a good name for yourself. But to make it again go down in dust, it just takes few seconds. So always remember, it takes ages to create a good name, but it's few seconds it can go into dust. So always ensure your name is good. How to react when no one is around. So basically your character is seen if generally what happens is you actually try to show your character when people are around. So you may eat very nicely with a spoon, with a fork, and you do all that. Etiquette will be there when you are with people, but your main character will be seen when nobody is around. That means you are sitting alone, and suppose you are eating, whether the same eating habits will be there, whether same munching will be there, because if people are around, you are not supposed to open your mouth and munch. There is some decency to eat. Now, if you are alone, whether you will do that. So your character will determine when you are alone, whether you are, how you are reacting. Your integrity. See, I think your integrity has to be, you have to be very integral person. Keep your promises. I think people should trust your words. So suppose if you say something, people should say, okay, he has told, he will do it. So never go back from your words. So if you have given any promise, if you have told something, ensure you keep up that word. Don't give up. See, many times you start something, but you don't complete it. You just give up. You get people will tell you, see, suppose you start something, and your friends or people around you will say, oh, this will not work here. They will try to bring you down. See, this is the nature, this is the society what we have, where you try to do something good, people will try to bring you down. You have to ensure you should have a belief in yourself, and you should never give up. So once you start something, ensure you're completing it. Good manners. Always ensure your manners are good. And if you are not failing, that means you're not trying. So if you have to be successful, there has to be many failures which you have to see. Then only you can see success. So if you are not failing, say, I have never failed in my life. If you say, that means you have never tried. So if you try, definitely you will fail. And after many failures, you can see success. Then the fourth element is world-class relationship. See, you don't want your obituary or the paper advertisement comes. You generally don't see written there. You died surrounded by accountant, bankers. You always see your obituary mentioning as you are surrounded by your friends and relatives. So you want your relationship with your friends, your family to be good, so that when you die, people should really feel, oh, he was a real good person. So your relationship has to be top. Children grow up seeing you. So if you see your children, what you are actually, the children's reflection is what you are. So how is your relationship with your parents? How your relationship is with your spouse? So children see all these things and they grow up seeing all these things, and their character also evolves how you are in your house. You should be a person of service. So you should not be very selfish person. You should also give back to the society, give back. You should be a service-oriented person. See this in one of the programs I attended in Bangalore, they told love letters to your family members. See, you never have, how many times have you told your parents, I love you? Have you told? How many times? Maybe your spouse you might have told, but to your parents, how many times you might have told, I love you? So in that program, they actually told me to call my mother and father, and if you have done any mistake in your life, say sorry and say I love you. My mother took the phone and said, what happened? Are you okay? But it brought so much of relief to me. And even she was so happy. Once I came back, she was so happy. Okay, never in my life I have told I love you to my mother. And sometimes it is very difficult to express yourself. Write letter. In your maybe in your mother's bedroom or bathroom, you just put a sticker, mother, Amma, I love you, or Appa, I love you. So love letters to your family members, I think it will make a lot of difference. And always remember, family comes first. So if you should have world-class life, your family should come first. Then only anything else. So this is one element. Then world-class competency. Whichever profession, whichever business you are, develop your skills. Ensure you are the top of the game in that business, in that profession. So you should be, the best in that profession. So develop your skills. Every day you have to spend some time developing that skill what you have. Read at least 60 minutes. So this is not a reading about any law or any subject that anyway you read. Read something which is very motivational. There are so many books which are available. Like I was telling Robin Sharma, Stephen Covey, there are so many books available. Read at least 60 minutes in a day, you will get motivated, you'll get charged. Get mentors, board of advisors. So this is very important in your life. You should always have mentors. There may be possibility that your mentor may not be, maybe he'll be so big that you may not, he will not know who is Chandrasekhar Kutty, but I may know him. My mentor may be Narendra Modi, I don't know. He may not be he cannot guide me. So first of all, try to have a mentor who can be actually physically available with you to give you advice. If it is not there, read autobiographies of great leaders. There are so many autobiographies of Gandhi. There's so many things, autobiographies which you can actually read and learn, get inspiration from. So get mentors, You should have a good board of advisors who positively guide you. They should not be negative people. Go to seminars, lectures. This is very, very important, where you should attend lot of not again the seminars of our law and subjects. There are so many seminars which you can attend, which is life-changing seminars. Attend those seminars, lectures. Online also nowadays is available. Though it may be a little expensive, but it is worth. Because see, if you spend 10,000 rupees for a seminar, I am 100% sure it will give you at least a lakh of rupees benefit. World-class discipline. This is one more thing which is very, very important, where you should be a disciplined person. Get up early. You should, generally Robin Sharma says 5 a.m. club. 5 a.m. club is, you have to get up every day at 5 a.m. Now what difference it makes is, all other your competitors will be getting up late. You getting up 1.5 hours early will make the difference and will give you that competitive edge. Plus, you will have a lot of things to do in that 1 or 2 hours extra what you get in a day. So get up early, join the 5 a.m. club. Do right things rather than easy. So generally, most of the time what happens is, if you have got two options, you always take the shortcut route, and maybe that is an easier route for you, but that may not be a right route for you. So if you have to study, there may be a shortcut route, there may be a route where you have to study 5 hours. So if you do right things rather than easy things, definitely you'll become world class, and this discipline you should have. And again, finish what you start. Don't stop anything in between because it is not working or people are telling something about it. If you have got dedication, if you have got that reason for I'll complete it, finish what you start. And balance. I think you should balance yourself. You should not overly see, many people will overly take care of your health, overly take care of relationship, overly take care of the discipline. I think everything should be balanced. So how you balance these elements of life is very, very important. So balance yourself. And world-class time manager. I think this is one of the most important thing. You should know how to manage your time. Leaders, I think, are the difference between a normal person and a great leader is how he manages his time. So you should, in your day, you should plan your time in such a way that you give time for everything. So if generally what they say is, on a Sunday, you should actually plan your whole week schedule. So sit on 1 or 2 hours on a Sunday. Monday, what you're going to do, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the whole week chart you make. And you follow that chart. It's not just you make that chart and then do whatever you want. You follow the chart. So you should be able to manage your time. Like I told, everybody has got 24 hours, 365 days. So how you manage this 24 hours and 365 days will make a difference. Make good time to plan. Good time manager. Like for example, today session was going to start at 10 o'clock. People joined at 10:05. Now this 5 minutes also makes a lot of difference in everybody's life. If you see 5 minutes, you made at least 15 people wait for 5 minutes. So almost 1 hour is lost. So a good time manager, I think you should be a good time manager. Focus on your priorities. So you have to, when you make a weekly schedule, ensure what are your priorities and focus on your priorities. And do things differently. Leaders always do things differently. Don't do different things. You do things differently. So I think that is